Today we are going to be looking at gun stack halfback week out of the Washington, well now Commanders, I guess, playbook here, the Washington football team, whatever you want to call them. So we're going to be starting out here, gun stack halfback week, like I said. We're going to be coming out in fade out. Let's back the ball up. If you've ever watched these videos before, you already know we're not prepared, so we got to back the ball up while we're doing the video. That's cool. That's cool. But fade out though. I really like these stack schemes. Before we even started, I really like these stack schemes because, I mean, you can't get pressed. Not that a lot of people press, but I mean, if you are facing someone that does press, this is a great way. Like Curtis Samuel, he's not going to get pressed on this play, right? Like same thing with Carter. He has just a route that is going to be able to get off the route and not be pressed most of the time, right? So let's just run it here, and you can kind of see that Samuel's going to be like a man beater route. Let's. If I would just wait a second here. This tight end route is also kind of goofy as well. It's a little bit of an option route. Of course, man, it's going to break it off into a post. Zone, it's just going to streak down the middle of the field. But also, that's going to be a really nice route on this play, obviously. And here, they're just going to throw something really goofy at you. And here, I'm just going to block my running back. Give me some extra time. But yeah. This one, fade out. I really like to just run stock here. Again, I like the wheel route off the bat. Or out of that stack formation here. So let's just show you the instant replay. Get over to these boys here. And you see here, I mean they bring a blitz over there. But this 23 just gets kind of lost in no man's land. 52 or 54, not a chance, right? So that little like wheel route going across up the sidelines there is something that you can throw. And here I'm actually pass leading that back into the field here, like into the middle of the field to sort of stop this guy here. Because he kind of waits a second, and then here you have the window. I mean, you could lead him out to the outside of the field, but it looked like this guy was going to be bearing down on him, so I kind of stopped him right there. And that's something you can think about on this particular play. But in terms of fade out, that's really like how I like to run it. Bench switch, again, another play you can just leave stock. If you like the Carter route, like as a quick hitter, like here, I mean, I'm gonna throw a pick, right? So if you like it as a quick hitter, that's totally cool. But you can also run this, and then they gave us quarters. I don't understand that, man. Like you pick a random nickel play, and then they give you quarters. I don't know. Is there something out of nickel that I don't know? But Carter, if you really like that, like say there's no corner out there with outside leverage, yeah, absolutely run that little quick out route and throw it, right? It's gonna be free yards. But you can also just drag him too, and you're kind of running like a mesh concept with Thomas and Carter. Is like Thomas is going to be your deep over, Carter coming under it, and then you still have Samuel over the top to try to hit it right there and find that little soft spot in the zone. Also could hit Logan Thomas coming out over there across the middle of the field. Well, and I'm calling the wrong plays. But I also could hit Logan Thomas on that last play on bench switch. That's a tough one to say. I don't know why. But we'll streak Carter again here. Again, show it up to you here. And there, I mean, Logan Thomas is going to cook his man. X cooked his man over there, Samuel. So really good man beating routes on this as well, especially with these high mutt guys, right? Like you're getting everybody has over 90 route running almost on your team probably. Like you're getting some pretty decent players. Again, man, that's just going to cook it. X, Curtis Samuel. We'll just go to the replay. I don't want to run this play again. Bench switch, so you get the idea. But we'll show you the replay. Maybe. I don't know what's going on with this game. The menus have been so slow. So you get to Samuel here, and he also like just cooked his man. He just cooked his man too. So you also could have thrown that. A lot of man beating routes are on bench switch, and you can turn it into both ways, right? Like here you do have the outside corner having leverage, so you probably don't want to throw that bench switch. But I mean, if they're backed off, you might be able to just leave that Y route and throw it out there if you know you're getting man. So you kind of get the idea there with those couple plays. Next one here we have is levels. And I mean, again, I really just like to run a lot of these plays just stock here. It's a very simple scheme. Logan Thomas, I don't know why he didn't break it against man there, but regardless, you'd have the levels concept coming out over the middle. Makes it a little bit tough on the, not a little bit tough, makes it very tough on the user to decide which guy they want to pick. Like, I mean, you have the quick hitter there. You can wait and hold the ball if you have time, obviously, like we done on the first play, and let them work across the field. There's a lot of ways you can do this, right? Like, again, a quick hitter if you only need a few yards. All because of this stacked release that they get these very unique releases. Not sure how else to put it, right? Of course, they send the house. I hate that stuff, man. Just give me. I wish there was an option where you could just pick base coverages, where they just cycle through like cover 1, 2, 3, 4, right? But levels here again. I mean, we've been hitting on quick hitters, but I mean, say like here, you have all the time in the world. You absolutely can let this develop. Puts 35 in a bad spot eventually. Depends obviously how you want to run it. And again, this levels play has the Logan Thomas route, which is, I mean, I just love it against, like here, I mean, against man coverage. And of course, that was a little goofy, but I mean, it's going to cook man coverage. I like that you get the man beater and you get a zone beater. Kind of that best of both worlds. I mean, what else are you going to run in the tight end route, right? Like you're going to run them right down the field, or you want them to break against man, right? Like, that's perfect to me. So levels, good one though. Kind of run it multiple ways as a quick hitter, as something a little bit more developing down the field type of thing. But the last play we have here is PA Joe screen, and I love this play, especially whenever you start backing him off, right? You run bench switch, you hit him with fade out a couple times, right? You hit him with the Curtis Samuel little C route kind of deal to the end, something like that. They're backing off. You can throw this Curtis Samuel route, and there's just blockers galore. I absolutely love this route. I mean, you're not going to be able to call this 5, 6, 7 times a game, probably. I mean, if you do, you're playing a very bad opponent. But I mean, sometimes you get racked into bad animations there. But I mean, the play as a whole, I mean, if you can hit on this play, it is going to be a big hitter. It is going to be, if you can hit on it, it's going to be a big hitter, right? Of course. But yeah, I mean, if you can kind of get the timing with this play, of course, with like your 99 speed guys out there, I mean, you have people that can make a move, right? You have people that can, with human joystick and whatever other plays. I mean, here, this is the perfect setup, right? That is the perfect setup. You get blockers down the field. And that's kind of what you're looking to do, right? Looking to hold the ball just a second. Let your blockers develop. And there, of course, I didn't. But PA Jailbreak Screen, really good quick hitter. I mean, if that's like where they're blitzing from, this would be kind of a good idea. Similar idea, right? Out of quarters. I mean, they're obviously not going to run quarters, but if you face that backed off man, like they're trying to just hold you not over the top, right? Really, really good way to counter that. And again, I mean, here, it looks like they may be blitzing this, I'm going to call him a slot corner. Maybe blitzing him. They do. Well, that would have been a good idea if he didn't bat it down. But throwing where the blitz is coming from as well is also another really good way to run this PA jailbreak screen. I mean, it's great. You have so many offensive linemen out there, right? Just leading for you. So, good scheme here out of Washington's playbook. I really like it. You get to attack multiple areas of the field, and it's pretty simple, right? We didn't make too many adjustments on this. Pretty much anybody can pick this up here and start running it day one. I mean, I know we're in day like 1,100,000 of this game because it just feels like that because it's Madden, man. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, go ahead and leave a like, leave a comment. All this good stuff. And yeah, I hope to see you in the next one later.